Pokemon Go versus MTG. Welcome in, much love gamers, Trav here, and we have to talk about Pokemon, especially in the context of Magic the Gathering. Pokemon Go is revolutionary. It's going to change everything, not just Pokemon, but augmented reality, and it perhaps represents an existential threat to Magic the Gathering. I know that sounds insane, but for those of you who have been watching what's happening, it's insane. So, first of all, for those of you who don't get it, it's Pokemon, it's a really simple game, I don't get it. I have never in my life seen so many humans meeting in public and talking, ever. I've never seen so many people randomly approaching. I've never seen so many people out walking. I've never seen so many people on my news feed and social media talking about the same thing that isn't super toxic and cancerous. I've never seen so many people who don't normally get out and move, out moving. It's revolutionary. So what is the game, Pokemon? Well, the game is you have your Pokemon and you go out and you talk to people and meet them. I mean, that's one component, and that's really a major component of what is gaming. It's social, you know. Pokemon Go is not the game you play in your room. It's the incentive to go out. No, so what is the game actually? You have your phone and you have to go to certain places on the map to collect Pokemon or fight trainers or go to Pokestops, Pokeshops, and so on and so forth. I haven't really been playing that much. I'm level 4 right now, so I haven't even unlocked some basic stuff, but I've been approaching people and talking to them. We might see some Pokemon trainers come by right now. Some of them came by earlier on my way here. I was like, Pokemon, yup. Ordered my Ash Ketchum hat in the mail today too. So it's insanity, and there's two thoughts, and I really want to talk about this in the context of Magic the Gathering. So firstly, why did I say we're going to talk about Chandelar, which is MTG Go, which we need to see, and two, why this maybe represents an existential threat to Magic the Gathering in the long term. Now, when I say existential threat to existential threat to Magic the Gathering, you know, it's like Legacy's going to die, Vintage is going to die, Magic's going to die. Magic is not going to die. We have our core of players who will play until we fucking die, because humans are repetitive, and they don't. If you've done something for 20 years, you just don't quit. It's not how humans work. But Magic could die if the next generation doesn't jump on board, or if it just stops growing, you know, if it is limited to 20 million. So perhaps I believe that augmented reality games are going to limit potentially the growth of all other games. Period. And the reason why, and especially for Magic, is we talked about how Magic is the game that gets people out. It gets people to the LGS game store. It gets people meeting. It gets people on a Friday, you go to the game store and play Magic and meet people, or a Saturday you go on the road, you know. And Magic still has that. But I previously said there's really nothing like it. But Pokemon fills that social way better, like 10 times better. It's really insanity. I mean, correct me if you haven't seen this. I've been seeing stuff on, it's just crazy. So that's why perhaps it represents an existential threat, because out of all gaming, augmented reality is going to take a disproportionate amount of that, and it's going to fulfill the niche of meet and social and exercise type games better than anything, and Magic not so much the exercise, but is in that niche. So I say augmented reality taking that part of the pie. And by the way, I'm talking about augmented reality and virtual reality more in depth on the other channel, and I might put up a link somewhere around here. But let's close on a positive note of how Magic could evolve, and what I really want to see is Chandelar Go, which is MTG Go. Some of you played Chandelar. I played Chandelar growing up, and I loved that game. What Chandelar was a Magic the Gathering game. I think it was in like 97 or 98. But you're on a big-ass map of the world, and you can go for walks and go journey off to collect rare cards, or you'll like go to a bazaar, a trading booth, and make trades, or buy cards for gold, or you'll go to a dungeon and there's random encounters in the dungeon on your way to fight the dungeon master, who's like a djinn or an angel or a genie, right? And you play Magic against them. And that is a game that I really want to see, and I think we should see, and I think would be a huge success, and basically builds on everything that's happening in AR, augmented reality, right now. So that is pretty exciting. So now I'd like to turn it over to you and hear your thoughts on, is Pokemon Go, is it going to take space? Is AR going to take space from Magic? Is possible growth in the long term? And how badly do you want to see Chandelar go, MTG go? And what else are your thoughts? If I totally misrepresented Pokemon, what do you think about it? But again, I feel that the game itself is going and meeting people. That's what I've observed. I mean, it's just like a social mixer of the phone. You like walk around with the phone and it's like, I want to be the very best, like no one ever was. And it's just, what's up? Oh, you're playing Pokemon too? I'm playing I don't know how long it will last. So that's the last question is this going to last for two weeks? Is it going to be done? Or is this my study of human behavior is habits take up to 60 days to form. There's kind of a diminishing return on doing things repetitively. So basically, the more days in a row, up to 60 days, the more you're likely to do it forever. So the next 2, 3, 4 weeks are going to be huge for Pokemon Go, and I'm excited to see what happens. Give this video a thumbs up and let me know what you think.